Okay, students. Thank you. Sorry for inconvenience. So, coming back to precision farming, to measure variability, and to apply inputs based on need, we have to go for precision farming. And this for this precision farming, we need different tools. Okay, we need different tools, and based on that, with the help of those tools, we can easily carry out this precision farming. Then here we are stopped here, then we will continue from here. So decision support system, then differential action. There is a difference in requirements, and we will also go differential action. Okay, then crop and soil climate monitoring, attribute mapping, then decision support system, then differential action. These all are useful, or these all are the components of your precision farming. And with the help of your GPS, GIS, and remote sensing, we will go for spatial referencing. Then yeah, ways in which precision farming works: precision agriculture, variable agriculture, location specific. Okay, soil soil remote sensing. We will remote sense. Based on remote sense data, we will get some input, some maps, and based on that we will develop fertility maps, variable maps. Crop remote sensing will monitor the crop health. Okay, crop analysis. From here, crop analysis, selective application of pesticides with the help of stress maps. Okay, selective application of fertilizers with the help of fertility maps. Then analysis and just adjustment of the plants. We'll analyze the data, and based on that we will adjust the input requirement. Okay, then decision, with the help of decision support system, we will monitor the greenhouse and monitoring the entire that system, farming missions and equipments. Also we will using different tools, and water and irrigation requirement. We will monitor all inputs, that is maybe pest, plant health, crop health, maybe your fertility levels or input requirements, soil nutrient levels. With the help of this soil remote sensing data, and we will apply with the help of this GIS, GPS, and remote sensing data obtained from this remote sensing, with the help of GPS maps, GPS site specific reference or location specific reference, and GIS data analyze data with the help of decision support system. Okay, decision support system, one of the tool. Soil potential analysis we can do with the help of remote sensing. Crop analysis we can do with the help of your normalized difference index. Okay, finally we'll get a precision aid product. Then what is the need of precision agriculture? Why we need this much, all this? What is the need? What is the need of this?
What is this?
For assessing, hello, just mute yourself. For assessing and managing field variability. What I am talking from last half an hour is, we have to assess variability, then we have to manage variability. First we have to assess. Assessing means you have to find out the variability. Where is the variance? Where is the difference? Difference. You have to find out the different level of fertility or different fertility levels. Then now we know, we find out that, we assess that. Then we have to manage that. We have to manage that means how we will manage variable. That is the fertility levels is variable. Then we have to application also vary. So we have to assess and manage the variability. Then doing the right thing in the right place at the right time. We have to apply the right fertilizer or right input at the right place wherever it required. Need based application, when it required, where it required, and how much it required, and what it required. only we will apply through precision farming. You don't apply the bags and bags of fertilizer broadcasting or even your placement. Each plant, some plants, some plant. If you observe in a 1 acre of plant, there is some plants growing very well. The growth vigor is very good, looking very good, nice. And some plants, they are weak. What is the reason? Maybe the fertility levels is different. But what we are doing, we are applying uniformly. So that is we love it for higher productivity. That is increase further. We will apply. Someone is doing exercise. Someone is workout twice. Then he needs some quality, means more food. Someone is already obesity. Then the variability, the requirement of the food is variable. So if you give that well purpose, means based on the need, what is the need of that particular plant or particular this thing, based on need based application, it will increase the productivity. Those needs more, for them we have to feed more for increasing the effectiveness of the inputs. Ultimately efficiency will increase, efficiency of the fertilizer. What is the present efficiency of nitrogen fertilizers, average efficiency of nitrogen fertilizers in India? Anybody? Yes. Otherwise I will ask. Otherwise I will ask. Yes. Anybody? Yes. ID number 4. ID number 10. ID number 10.
Sir,
Yeah. What is the present nitrogen efficiency, average nitrogen efficiency in Indian soils or Indian farming? Yes, Manichandra. Yes, Manichandra, you are completed a fertility course. And if you are not responding, I am not giving attendance. Write down it. For increasing the effectiveness of the input, the average in nitrogen efficiency in India now is less than 50, around 30 to 40%. In submerged soil, that is something less. Okay. For increasing effectiveness of input and for maximum use of minimum land unit. Maximum use of, intensive use of minimum land unit. Maximum production from minimum land unit. For this, we need precision farming. Needs of precision farming. Another way, increased land degradation in India due to the increased land degradation in India due to the unjudicious or unconscious application of agrochemicals, fertilizers, land degradation, soil salinity. Okay, soil acidity, salinity is going increase and increase day by day. Now that based on some estimation, there is around 169.7 million hectares of the land already degraded, and 144 million hectares of land are affected by water and wind erosion. So depletion of water resources, the another way. Then socio-economic need for enhanced productivity, the socio-economic need or socio-economic development of the community. You have to go for increased productivity or efficient utilization of resources, less cost, more production per unit land, and water and time and other inputs. And environment pollution reduction of environmental pollution. For to overcome all these problems, we have to go for precision farming. Because of increased use of fertilizers and chemicals, we are facing these all problems. Precision farming is essential in order to address the poverty alleviation. Poverty alleviation. How will precision farming is going to alleviate the poverty? Reduced cost of cultivation means by with the less inputs, we are getting more output, more production. Then there is a cost of cultivation is reducing. Then your productivity or your income, net income is increasing. Then enhance quality of life, living standard of the community people, population Indian our population is increased, and food security also, quality also increase. For this we need precision farming. Then another way, environmental pollution because of increased to to overcome the environmental pollution problem because of increased use of fertilizers and chemicals, socio-economic needs for enhanced productivity per unit of land and water and time, depletion of water resources, and precision farming is essential in order to address all these problems to increase the living standard. Then, components of precision farming. What are the different components? Precision farming has the different three components. First one is, what is our basic thing? We have to capture the data to assess the variability and appropriate scale and frequency. We have to capture the data to find out the variability, to manage the variability. Then we capture data with the help of remote sensing. We capture the data. Remote sensing give us what it will give. It will give there is a variability, there is some difference. It will give. Then data we got in the farmer directly, it will tell that variability like there. It will give some pictures, some images, that some code language, code maps. We will discuss what is that in the next class. Okay. That data we are putting in GIS. GIS software, that is GIS software. That software analyze your data, that remote sensing data, and that tell you where is the, what is the variability and where is the variable, what type of variability and how much is the variable. Then that variability, that data will link with your GPS. That GPS and GIS remote sensing, the three combinations give as a variability maps. That variability map will feed in the equipment or machinery which is going to apply a fertilizer in your field. So first one is capturing the data, then interpretation and analysis of the data, then implementation of the management or response to appropriate scale and time. So first captured with the help of remote sensing, then interpreted and analyzed, and we formalized, we decoded the data, and that information we are again feed it into the again this variable technology mission, or that mission or vehicle. That vehicle with the help of GIS, GPS, going to feed based on that variability, quantity, quantified variability. These three steps: capturing, getting the data, interpretation of the data, implementation of the data to overcome the problem. Then tools for precision farming. Yes, global positioning system, your GPS, geographic information system, your GIS, grid sampling. Then variable rate technology, VRT, yield maps, remote sensors, proximate sensors, computer hardware and softwares. Then you can add your artificial intelligence, your Internet of Things, your sensor technology, then your cloud computing, your machine learning, and your robotics. These all are the now modern tools for precision farming. Then components of the precision farming. First one is, we I discussed, I told that first step is information, to gather the information. What type of information we want? We want to know with that information, soil texture, what is the variation in the soil texture of the soil of that particular, how much, where is the, which is sand, which is a sandy loam, which is a clay loam, physical condition of the soil, then soil moisture, soil porosity, soil nutrients. These all properties we have. Soil nutrient content at fertility level. This type of data we have to capture with the help of remote sensing. Then crop related data, plant population, is there optimum or not? Then crop tissue nutrient status, based on that NDVI value we can assess your chlorophyll content. Based on that chlorophyll content, we will assess that plant is deficient or not for nitrogen. Then crop stress levels of crop, maybe biotic, abiotic stress. Then weed patches for RGB. Okay, where is the more weed infestation, or where is the less infestation, where we have to apply the herbicide, or where we have to go for weed management. Okay, this is a 1 hectare, 2 hectare area. We can observe manually. Sir, 1 hectare area, I will move throughout the field and I will observe. You can ask like that. But in case I have 100 acres of area, then I can't move. Generally, previously we are monitoring the crop or your field manually by manual crop scouting or field scouting. Scouting means we are visiting randomly, we are observing with naked eyes. But in large area, we can't observe or we can't monitor the field manually. For that, we have to go for GIS, GPS, this geospatial technologies tools we have to use. That can that can give you into information within the fraction of seconds. That particular area, that particular location is it will give us coordinates. Then if you are start means like how you are now traveling, if you that gives that particular area is having a more weed infestation or there is a more pest occurrence or more pest is there or that plant is particular plant, there is a 10 hectares of land is there of entirely tea plantation or entirely paddy, and I can't move entirely and I can't observe my entire field with naked eyes. So for that, this GPS that details it gives you information, and then that based on that information I will on my GPS I can easily that will lead you towards that particular location. Then insect or disease management or fungal infestation, whatever that crop yield monitoring, harvest, swath width, everything we can get data. Then climate related data, temperature, humidity, rainfall, solar radiation, wind velocity of that particular location also we can get. In field variability, spatially or temporarily, you can get spatial variation and temporal variation. In this week, entire week, what are the variation is going on the crop growth, which plant is growing well, with growth, that growth, normal growth, which is stunted. Then related spatial or temporal data related to soil related aspects, what we just discussed. Then crop characteristics, weed and insect pest population, plant health, harvest data, everything we can get. Then these are the important databases that need to be developed to realize the potential fission farming. For your fission farming, we have to go for collected data related to all these aspects. Okay, okay. I was collected data. I already told you I was collected data with the help of this GPS, this geospatial technology tools, starting from your remote sensing to ending from your cloud computing. I was have a data. I analyzed and I get some data. But how I will confirm? How I will confirm? Is it true? How I will reliable? This data is reliable or not? How I will cross check it? For that, I have to go for ground truthing, random checking, ground truthing. That called as a ground truthing, manually visiting of some spots, some areas, or ground truthing, or field scouting, or cross scouting like that. Then I will confirm, and further I will proceed. This is the first thing. Okay, these are the different tools. GPS, you are very well about GPS. Okay. Then VRT, variable rate technology. Variable rate technology. Then GIS. GIS is a software. It analyzes the data, whatever the data collected by with the remote, with the help of remote sensing and for GPS. Okay. Then remote sensing. How it will work? Remote sensing. Here on satellite, maybe a drone. Okay, maybe a camera mounted with the helicopter mounted with some cameras or sensors from sky side. Okay, release. There is a solar radiation. This is the sun. This sun, from the sun we will get sun rays. This sun rays having a electromagnetic properties. There is a different wavelengths. Electromagnetic wavelength is there from starting from gamma rays to X rays to okay UV rays to your visible light. Then again that visible light. What is the range of visible light? Yes. What is the range of visible light? Microns or nanometers? Yes, Akila, Achot, Manichandra. ID number 25, ID number 33. Yes. Norleva. Attend visible light. Then infrared. Okay, near infrared,
Yes.
far infrared, this all are the characteristic. This whatever this light. Okay, we know that some every body, hey, someone is talking. Who is that guy? Hello, stop it. This light, this sunlight, having electromagnetic properties, this light is fall on the some objective on the earth, maybe on this plant. Then whatever this is observed, again reflected back. Again reflected back. Albedo, you can call albedo. Then what it observed and what is reflected, this is give some image, and for every objective it is differ. For plants differ. Then from here we will get the spatial signature. Okay, one signature, one graph we will get, one signature, one spatial signature we will get. Okay, that signature for some tree plants is different, mango is different, soil is different, acid soil is different, the stones is different, water is different. Whatever that signature or that whatever that spatial signature we are getting, that is differ. That's why based on that signature only we will identify this is a house, or this is a plant, or this is a paddy, this is a acid soil, or this is a cloudy soil, this is a black soil, this is a water. Okay, the sunlight's falling on the objective, that again reflecting back, that reflected one, the satellite observe that reflected one, analyze that observe that, and that gives us in the different digital number format. That one, that whatever data will put into our GIS system. That GIS system analyze, and based on that analyze, and it gives some spatial signature, and every objective have a some particular signature based on the reflectivity, or based on the reflectivity, it's every having different spatial signature. Okay, so which one reflect more, or which one reflect colors, which color is reflect more, or which color absorb more sunlight, which color absorb less sunlight? Yes, hello, nobody is there. Who is this Prasad? Then
Sir, black.
Gayatri,
Red, sir. Red or dark color.
red or dark color?
Uh,
What is the reflectivity of black and what is the reflectivity of white?
White color, sir.
What is the reflectivity of black and what is the reflectivity of white? To understand this remote sensing, you must read basic concepts. Okay, and everyone you must remember your spectral this thing, electromagnetic spectral. Okay, next time I will ask you immediately, ask you spontaneously, anybody, what is the spectral length of your UV, or what is the spectral length of infrared, or near or far, whatever. Okay, and next, based on this is a remote sensing. Like this, we will get some signature, and based on that, we will incorporate GPS, and further we will use that data. Then yield mapping. We'll map the yield. Okay, we'll with the help of we'll attach some GPS GIS instrument to your harvesting harvester. Then that harvester will analyze the yield differences of particular location, and where the 20 quintals it will get, or where 10 quintals we will get. Based on that, maybe here we will get good yield, here we will get very only 5 quintals. Like that, we will get a data. Based on that data, in future we will analyze why, we will analyze why here only we got 5 quintals, why here we got 20 quintals, then why we here got 5 quintals only. Based on the data we will analyze. Okay, and we will further go for best management practices, that specific location. Okay, for that specific location where is the problem is there. Then What happened? Then different technologies just we discussed. Technologies including a vast array of tools of hardware, software, and equipments involved in precision farming. The first one is global positioning system. Okay, your GPS. GPS provides a continuous position. There is no need to explain about GPS to you people. Nowadays, everyone using and all mobiles, most of the mobiles is GPS enabled. And GPS provides a continuous position information, location, real-time location, where you are located as of now. That location is giving, while in motion also, while in traveling also, it will give the exact location. Having a precious location information at any time allows soil and crop measurements to be mapped. This GPS, based on this GPS, it helps to map or locate or location specific data, to collect location specific data. This GPS is useful. GPS receivers, either carried to the field or mounted on the implements, allow users to return a specific location to sample or to treat those areas. One example I will tell you. One private organization where I worked previously, they have developed one sprayer, one knapsack sprayer, GPS enabled knapsack sprayer. Before that, they are developed that whatever that stress map of that particular field, and the stress map they are filled in this technology, this sprayer, and that sprayer manually, one sprayer, one who is going to spray there, he is holded that sprayer, and he just started moving and applying pressure also, and started moving from one border's boundary. Then even though he is applying full pressure, some places that whatever the spray solution not coming out, because that map telling there is no stress, there is no stress. Again he moving somewhere, then again spray solution is coming more, then somewhere very less spray solution because of less stress. So for that means to apply the inputs at variable rate, your GPS is useful. To find the variability and to manage the variability, your GPS is useful. Then differential global positioning system, DGPS. Okay, a technique to improve the GPS accuracy that uses pseudo range error. There is sometimes there is a error, pseudo error. To overcome that, to rectify that, there is another mechanism is that DGPS, a technique to improve the GPS accuracy that uses to pseudo range errors measured at a known location to improve the measurements made by other GPS receivers. Okay, within the same general geographic area. There is another alternate GPS error to rectify or to ratify the error. That is DGPS. Then next, my system is very slow today. Why I don't know. The next one is GIS, Geographic Information System. Geographic Information System is a tool, another tool to whatever the data, whatever the information is gathered from remote sensing or through GPS, whatever the variable data in the coded language, the spatial signature language, to analyze that, we are using GPS. What happened to this? GIS. Okay. Geographic information systems is a computer hardware come software mounted package. It is one package of hardware and software that uses future attributes and location data to produce map. Whatever data we are got from remote sensing and GPS, we feed in this software come hardware package. This package gives us a maps, variable maps. An important function of an agriculture GIS. There is a different GIS packages there. For ArcGIS, QGIS, there is some of QGIS is freely available. Okay, free access. An important functions of an agriculture GIS is to store layers of information. It will store like layers, what we saw in previous picture. Layers of information such as yields or soil survey maps or soil fertility levels, remotely censored data or crop scouting reports and soil nutrients. The data, it will store the data and analyze the data and give the maps. The next one is remote sensing. It's another basic tool. It is the collection of data from a distance. Remote sensing. Remote means your TV remote. You are operating your TV from some distance. So, with the help of some signaling, like that, here also you are operating from distance, from satellite. You are operating satellites. You are getting data from satellites. There is no connectivity between your satellite and your soil or your this thing. Only based on the whatever the electromagnetic rays or solar radiation, whatever the special signature giving by different objectives based on that emissions or reflection, emission or reflection of the solar radiation of that particular objective, you are getting the data. It is a collection of the data from distance. Data sensors can simply be handheld device. You can not only in satellites, handheld device also there. Some handheld devices is there. Okay, to monitor. Then mounted in aircrafts, even your aircrafts also. Your handheld, the example of your handheld device is green shaker. Green shaker is a one handheld device. It assess the chlorophyll content of your plant without contacting without touching your plant, and further from that we will give it a NDVI values and we will get a chlorophyll content and we will correlate with the nitrogen shortage, deficiency or excess. That is green shaker. Then we can sensors we can mount with helicopters or aeroplanes, then satellites, then unnamed vehicles called as your drones. These all are the different remote sensing vehicles or sensor we can mount the sensors in that particular this thing. Then remotely censored data provides a tool for evaluating a crop health. Will evaluate a crop health and soil health. Then it's very slow now. Even slide also moving very slow. Then plant stress related to moisture, we can moisture stress we can get the data related to moisture stress, disease stress, pest stress, all data we can get from with the help of this remote sensing. Then fertility levels, different EC, pH also we can get, carbon content also we can get, organic carbon content. Okay, just a minute. Then what going to happen? Okay, so stress management. Okay, plant stress related moisture stress, plant stress related to moisture shortage, nutrient deficiency, toxicity, compaction of the soil compaction, crop diseases, everything, abiotic and abiotic, all stress we can observe with the help of remote sensing. Okay, plant health concerns up to related to all these things, will get images, will get spatial signature. Diseased plant give some different type of spatial signature. Healthy plant give some different type of spatial signature. Based on that spatial signature, that wavelengths will conclude that this type of stress, this is this type of disease, or this is the stress plant, or this is the healthy plant. Then remote sensing can reveal in a season variability that affects the crop yield and can be timely enough to make a management and decision that improves the profitability for the current crop. This also helps to seasonally or timely management of the different management practices. Okay. Now we got everything, every data and everything is within our hand. This is our everything we are found the variability. Then now we have to going for manage the variability. How we all manage? We'll manage with the help of VRT. VRT nothing but a machine, a vehicle mounted with computer with a GPS with a GPS sensor, and we are feeded that GIS, your GPS map or GIS, that variable map with that vehicle, that computer mounted in that vehicle. That's the one vehicle. Okay, that moves in the field, that move in the field, and based on that computer tell to that machine there is a more variable, then it will apply. There is a more deficient, more nutrient apply. Then more excess, then or sufficient, there is, it will not apply, like that. The variable rate applicator, it's an applicator or mission or a equipment. Applicator has three components: control computer, locator, and accurator. Computer, control computer, it controls. Then locator, it locates GPS location. Then accurator, accurate how much it will accurate. Then next, then the application map is loaded into a computer mounted on a variable rate applicator or vehicle. What we do? This application map, this variability map, we are loading in that computer, and that computer we are mounting with that vehicle or that applicator. The computer uses the application map and GPS receiver to direct that whatever that computer get the GPS data based, and that analyze that whatever the map we are given, based on that computer direct to that applicator, tell that applicator or that telling to that applicator or that mission or vehicle to apply, how much apply, and how, where you have to apply. That computer direct to that vehicle or that applicator. Variable rate technology, nothing but one applicator, that one vehicle, nothing more than that. The computer uses the application map and GPS receiver to direct a product delivery controller. Okay, that is the computer function. Delivery controller that changes the amount. There are three components. One is computer controller computer, it will controls and give directions. Delivery or controller is control the amount and kind of product and according to the application map. Then accurator, it accurating. Then combine harvesters with yield monitors. We know that harvester, combined harvester, paddy, wheat, whatever that. But that harvester we are again mounting with yield monitors or this GPS system, this computers. That harvesters monitor the yield variability of within the field. Yield monitors continuously measure and record the flow of grain in the clean grain evaluator. We know that your harvester having a one in back side, in front that is moving, that driver or whatever is there, and back side there is a one grain bin is there. That grain, whatever the harvesting and after threshing and everything, that the grain is collected into that bin. Okay, that grain evaluator, that one, and it will monitor or it will measure that how much yield coming from that particular area. When linked with GPS receiver, yield monitors can provide data necessary for the yield maps. From this, with the help of this, we will get yield maps. Okay. Then. Okay. With the help of that yield maps, further we will analyze the problem, where is the low yield we are getting, and based on that we will carry out the management practices in future. Then these are some of the basic tools Okay, we can call it this is a old tools. Now some of the other modern tools, other technological tools now added. Okay, that are your artificial intelligence, then your IoT, Internet of Things, then your remote IoT, then robotics, then machine learning, then cloud computing. These all are the other added things which is recently developed. And the more, and these all tools make are now going to make your precision farming very sophisticated. Okay, so here for ID number 1 to 15, I am giving a artificial intelligence is a assignment. You have to submit assignment on artificial intelligence, ID number 1 to 15, ID number and okay, ID number 1 to 15. Otherwise you can okay. Then next 16 to 30, Internet of Things, IoT. Then 31 to 45, machine learning. Here you have to means artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence and how it is useful in agriculture or precision agriculture or agriculture. That way we have to write. And their merits, demerits and applicability in India and constraints in India. These all aspects you have to cover. And this is for 1 mark for your class evaluation. Okay. Then that is machine learning from that is 31 to 45. Then next one is what is that? Then 46 to 60, robotics, and above 60 and all old batch students are backloggers. That is cloud computing. And if anyone copied anything, I can find. I have a software of this thing. What is that? It will easily find out the how much is similarity is there. Okay. Then that is called as a plagiarism. I am having a plagiarism software. I will upload your document in that. If anybody is found copying less than 20, more than 25%, then I will reject. I will allow copy. Means it will calculate the English about artificial intelligence up to 14 words. Okay. Then these are the tools. The next one is steps. Steps in this one. The next tool is this is the technological tools. First one is information tools to gather the data. Second one is technological tools. Third one is management tools. Information management. Okay, we got the data. We have the technological tools, different tools. Then we have to manage information management. The adoption of precision agriculture requires the giant development of management skills and their information database. Analyze the pretended information database. Okay, management skills of that farmer or that farm manager also is going to affect. That is also one of the tool. And precision data we are having from technological tools. A farmer must have a clear idea of objectives of precision farming and crucial information necessary to make decision effectively. We are having all these tools, all this data, but farmer unable to understand. Then there is no need. Then no use. Okay. Based on the data we are getting, it is telling that there is a chlorophyll, that whatever that NDVI value is 30. Then what if NDVI value, what is their implication? What is their interference? That thing means farmer basic knowledge of about this PFS, precision farming is required. Then effective information management requires many more than just keeping analysis tools. Just it's not enough to keeping tools. Information management at farm level or farmer level or farm manager level also is important. It requires an entrepreneurial attitude towards education and experimentation. farmer is not simply a just a farmer to produce for himself or others, for not a subsistence farming. He must look like, he must behave, he must act as a manager. It is a business entity and he is a manager. Then information management. The next one is, just a minute, it's moving. It's very slow today. Already raining outside. Network is also very slow. Then decision support system, I already told you. This is another software package, decision support system. Combination of information and technology into a comprehensive and operational system or package gives farmers a decision to treat the field. Just there is one computer. Okay. In that computer we are feeding the data or that field maps, and that is again interlinked with, there is a sensors already kept in your field. Okay, we are feeding this much of the nitrogen content in this 1 meter area, square area meter. Then that system will give the signals to that whatever that field level variable VRT system, and that VRT system apply the fertilizers or nutrients or inputs. That is, this is a decision support system. What is your decision? It gives a decision. Supposed to your decision, your whatever your data, it will give a finalized decision. It will support to your decision, helps to take a decision. Combination of information. This is a package, software package. Then further, this purpose, DSS, decision support system, can be developed utilizing GIS. In this, it is developed in this system includes your GIS, means or analytical software, geographical information system. Then agronomic aspects, we also feed the agronomic aspects, we also feed the economic aspects, we also feed the environmental software to help the farmers to manage their fields. Okay, you will feed. This is the range. If phosphorus is less than 12, it's a low. 12 to 25 medium, above 25 P2O5 high phosphorus content. Then based on that whatever that field level VRT technology tools is there now, that tools gives here the phosphorus is 13. That information coming to this DSS system. This system analyze what they are given as a mandatory tools. If that is in between 12 to 25 medium, means you have to apply some of the amount of fertilizer. Okay, this is a package. It linked with your VRT tools, and we will give some mandatories. Okay, some upper and lower limits of your agronomic needs. Then economic. Okay, if you are applied up to 20 kg per hectare, it is economically viable. Then that will goes only, that will apply up to 20 kg only. Then environmental aspects, environmental. If there is a more methane emission or there is a more the environmental pollution, based on that, whatever mandates we are given, that will work. That is a system, decision support system linked with your VRT technology. Then next thing is identification of precision agriculture service providers. Okay, this is also one of the management aspect. I am a farmer of 20 acres. I can't buy your variable technology applicator or equipment having a 50 lakhs cost. Then what I do? There is a service providers, custom hire centers. There is a some people, they having a equipment, they having a applicator. They provide with you for your, they will service, they provide service to you lease based or some cost base. That is custom here service, here service based services. This most common custom service in case of most of the generally, this is a custom hair servicing available for intensive soil sampling. For soil sampling also there is a custom servicing available. Then soil mapping, Then variable rate applicators, fertilizers and lime application, all this, there is a service providers is there where the farmer unable to offer cost. By distributing capital cost for specialized equipments over a more land and by using the skills of precision agriculture specialist, custom services, that custom service provided them also having a technicians or scientists or whatever the technicians or subject matter specialists of that precision farming. Okay, and they provide the custom service paid basis, can decrease the cost and increase of the efficiency, increases the efficiency. If I am a farmer and I am going to purchase equipment, that applicator is cost more and increase the my cost of production. But I will go for lease basis or custom hiring basis. It will cost very small amount, and same type of service or same type of technology I can utilize, and it will increase the efficiency of my farming. Okay, then basic steps in precision farming. What are the different basic steps in precision farming? Assessing variation, we are already discussed. Right? Assessing variation, find out the variation, then managing the variation. You know the variation is there. Then you have to go for management practices, managing the variation. Then evaluation. Okay, we have done something, but we have to evaluate now. You are given an exam. But how you know you are passed or failed? Your technology is succeeded, you are getting good yield or not? You have to evaluate. There are the three important issues regarding the precision farming agriculture evaluation: that economic evaluation, economically viable or not, then environmentally, it is viable, environmentally, economically profitable, environmentally suitable or viable, then technology transfer is happened or profitable or not.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, signal problem ఉంది సార్. సిగ్నల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది సార్ ఇక్కడ.
ఎవరు మాట్లాడేది?
చంద్రహాస్ సార్.
చంద్రహాస్. ఓకే
సార్.
ఓకే, you may leave. I will provide you. Okay, you may leave.
Thank you, sir.
But only Chandrahas I was permitted. Then steps in precision farming: identification and assessment of variability. Okay, we know that we have to identify and assess the variability. How you have to identify and how you have to assess? You have to identify and assess based on the grid sampling. I told you what is a grid sampling, I will again tell you. Then crop scouting or field scouting or ground truthing. Then use of precision farming, precision technologies of assessing the variability. These all are the components helps to identify or assess the variability. Then management of variability: variable rate applicator, yield monitoring and mapping, yield maps, and quantifying on farm variability. These are the management sides. Then evaluation, economic analysis, environmental assessment, and rate of technology transfer. Then first step is identification and assessment. In that, grid sampling. Grid sampling uses the same principle of soil sampling. It's look like your normal soil sampling. But in case of normal soil sampling, how many samples you are taking from 1 hectare field? Hardly 4 samples you are taking. Again you are mixing that. Again you are quadrating that. Again you are selecting. Again removing, whatever you are doing. But here you are not doing like that. Here you are going more than 100 or 200 samples from 1 hectare with GPS pointed every location you are, and you are also locating that where from you are sampling taking. Okay, that is here means we are tagging that location. Tagging, we are giving a one tag. This is A1 sample, tagging to that particular area. This north side left 1 meter square, G A1. having this, taking this sample and having this much N deficiency. Okay, grid sampling uses the same principle of soil sampling, but increases the intensity of sampling. Intensity, number of samples are increasing compared to the what? Tangential sampling. Soil samples collected in a systemic grid, small grid, small areas. Okay, grid also have a location information. We also have a location information tag. We are tagging that, geotagging that particular location information that allows that data to be mapped. For that geotagging for what? Further mapping, that fertility mapping, or further to analyze or assessing the different variabilities. Then the goal of grid sampling is to generate a map of nutrient or water requirement called an application map. Why we have to go for grid sampling? To assess the variability and to prepare the applicator map or variability map. Here, you can observe here the different grid samples they are taken. The sample 1, sample 2, sample 3, sample 4, then 9. Everything is tagged, everything is numbered. Every location information we are having. Okay, this is a grid sampling. Then next one is crop scouting. I already told you what is the crop scouting. In season observations of crop conditions like weed patches, weed types and intensity or insect or fungal infections or any species or crop tissue nutrient status also can be helpful. Means here we are going for taking the manual observation, ground truthing or crop scouting or field scouting also can be helpful to later when explaining the variation in field. Okay, observations of crop conditions in season crop conditions. Okay, the next one is use of precision technology for assessing the variability. Faster and in real-time assessment of variability is possible only through advanced tools of precision agriculture. The third aspect here is this in tool, that step is assessment and assessment of variability. That is use of precision technologies for assessing the variability. We can't assess the variability manually. For that, we have to use these precision technology tools for rapid and accurate assessment and management of the variability. Real time also. Okay, then one minute. Then actually I have next class, but okay. Management of postpone that. Management of variability. We are assess the variability. Now we are prepare the maps. Then we have to going for manage the variability. Here variable rate application, VRT. We are already discussed variable rate of application when very detailed. Even though I will just summarize you. Grid samples are analyzed in the laboratory and an interpretation of crop inputs, nutrients or water or anything that soil fertility status or soil nutrient availability is made for each soil sample. We are analyze that sample. Based on that, we are prepare the soil map or applicator map. Then the input application map we are collated using the entire set of soil sample that enters that based on the soil sample you are preparing the applicator map. Then the input application map is loaded into a computer mounted on a variable rate input applicator. There is one applicator is there, that mission is there, that vehicle in that whatever that computer we will feeding this data, and we are linking it to the GPS system, and that this variable rate technology is going to manage the variability based on that stress map or applicator map. The computer uses the input application map and GPS receiver to direct a product delivery controller, and that changes the amount and kind of inputs according to the application map. Then next one is yield monitoring and mapping. This also we are already discussed, but even though I will briefing you. Yield measurement is essential for making sound management decisions. If some soil is giving 20 within the field, some area is giving a only 10 quintals and some other area is giving a 15 quintals of yield, then we have to find out that variability to take the further in future management decisions to find out the deficiency levels. And same way, this yield monitoring we also using yield data we also use for insurance purpose or other policy and decision management purpose. However, soil, landscape and other environmental factors should also be weighted. In this yield monitoring, some is undulated field, some plain area is a good yield, something, some even within the field, some is a block soil, having a good water holding capacity, having a more organic matter, giving a or fertile soil, giving a good yield. Some is poor soil. Based on that, for that, you have to take care about soil, landscape, and other environmental factor of the particular area location when interpreting the yield map. Then this yield map used properly. Yield information provides a important feedback in determining the effects of management inputs. If we are applied the 50 kg of input entirely or based on variability, then how much yield we got, and up to next how much you can go up for further improvement. That all details it will provide. Management such as fertilizer amendment, seed, pesticides, and cultural practices including tillage and irrigation. These all aspects we can get or interpret from yield variability maps. Since yield management from a single year may be heavily influenced, but here in 1 year due to some climatological aspects, maybe yield variability is there. But it always advisable to examine yield data for several years, not a single year. Single year it will give us a wrong interpretation. Due to different, this is a multifactorial aspect. So some factors may be dominant in that particular year. So multi-year or number of years data you have to collect and you have to analyze several years, including data from extreme weather, even data from extreme weather years, that helps in some drought year yield and some very flooded year yield and normal year yield. You can interpret all that data and we have to finally prepare a yield map to manage your field efficiently. Then next. The next one is quantifying on-farm variability. We also we are doing everything, but we have to quantify how much is variable. That too also we have to, one of the part and parcel of this. Every farm presents a unique management puzzle. Every farm has some not having a unique management. Okay. Not all the tools described above will help determine the causes of variability in a field. These all tools it means one farmer must have these all tools, not like that. So this all tools not helpful to measure the individual farm variability. Some of the eligible for some of the aspects. Then it would be cost. That's why we have to quantifying the variability based on the some tools we utilizing some tools to reduce the cost. Cost of this, it would be cost prohibitive to implement all of them immediately. Okay. Then an incremental approach is a vicious strategy, incremental one by one, using one tool first, then next of the tools. One by one we have to purchase. First, we have to quantifying with the basic tools. Other than getting all tools or purchasing all tools one at a time. We have to go for time to time, carefully evaluating the results and then proceeding further. Then, then next is evaluation. We are already discussed economic analysis, whether it is a cost effective economical analysis. We have to take it. We have to question it. The technology, it is a cost effective or not, based on the output we are getting. Then environmental assessment. Does it improves the quality of environment, reduce the pollution? At least not harm. At least not harm. It's not. It's reduced, or otherwise at least it's not reach to harmful level. Then next one is rate of technology transfer. Do farmers adopt it rapidly? Whatever this technology, complicated technology, your farmers is ready to adapt. The farmers' knowledge level, adaptability, these all things have to evolve. Then next. Then okay, critically, this all the up to now we have discussed what is the precision farming, what is the tools, what is the components, what is the steps, how we have to evolve. Okay. Then now critical issues. Is there some issues, critical issues you have to consider before adaptation of the precision farming? Before we have to go for precision farming adoption, we have to analyze, we have to question some questionnaires is there. We have to analyze that aspects for suitability. There are the three critical questions. Those must be addressed to help or determine the potential for PF, your precision farming, to be successfully and profitably implemented at your farm. Before going to converting to precision farming, you have to analyze these three questions. How much do measured soil and crop characteristics vary? There is what is the extent possible to variation? You have to question, you have to analyze. Then how much does the variation affects the crop yield and crop quality? Even though there is a variation, how much it is going to variable? Okay, there is a slight variable, and we are going to use variable technology implements having 50 crores, and you having only 20 hectares and 50 lakhs equipment you are purchasing at a single time, or for even here customer here or service provider also they are charging 20,000 per hour. Is it that is give you the sufficient yield more than whatever you are costing or whatever you are paying? Then can the farmers get enough information and the right technologies to profitably manage the variability at that particular farm level, at that particular location? Is possible to get the technologies at right time to manage the variability? There is a feasibility to utilize, there is a available of the technology at that particular location. These three things you have to analyze before going to adopt your precision farming. Then okay, we are analyzed, we are implemented, okay, everything is good. Then okay, what you are going to get? I already told you in introduction also what is the benefits of precision farming. The concept of doing the right thing in the right place at the right time has a strong intensive appeal. It gives farmers the variability to use all operations and crop inputs more effectively. It increases, they are going to apply the right product, right fertilizer at right time, at right amount, then automatically it will
ఎక్కుతాది కదా ఇచ్చేసి
లేదు అసలుకి చాలా ఎక్కువ ఎక్కింది.
నీకేం అవసరం ఇప్పుడు అది.
hello, who is this? Okay, improve the productivity and reduce the your cost. Then more effective use of inputs results in greater crop yield. Need based application you are doing, ultimately it increase the your yield and productivity without polluting the environment. Precision agriculture can address both economic and environmental issues that surrounded production agriculture today. The problem is today is in agriculture, cost of production is increasing, yield levels and productivity levels is decreasing, soil fertility is reducing, soil degradation is increasing, and ultimately the profitability of the farmer is decreasing. The only the one Brahmastra in your name is Pishan, in your way is Pishan farming is the Brahmastra to overcome all these problems. Then Pishan farming not only is potentially more economical, not only economical, but it also reduce the amount of chemicals, pollution related released into the environment, other benefits other than that pollution and income, yield and cost, improves the crop yield and profit, provides better information for making the management decision, provides more details, useful farm records, reduce the fertilizer cost, reduce the pesticide cost, reduces pollution. Then, okay, everything is good, but whatever the level of technology available has on today, in which aspects we can utilize, where, in which operations or in which farm operations or farm components we can involve or you can utilize the your precision farming tools. For land preparation, you can utilize how we can utilize land preparation. There is a laser leveling, laser land leveling, laser based land leveling, that is GPS based, the mounted laser based land leveling. Okay, that is also one of the implement used to level the land with very efficiently. Then input application, you know the way we get the variability, then we will go for variable application of variable rate of seed and sowing, planting material and fertilizer application, pest, then pesticides, various application of irrigation. Somewhere soil is different texture, having very quick depletion of soil moisture, somewhere already at field capacity. So we will apply based on that variability or depletion levels. Then plant protection based on stress levels, harvesting, we'll get the yield maps. Then post harvesting technology also will apply. Then storage and transportation, in every from grain to grain of your farm to farm operation, grain to seed, you can apply precision farming. That's why I called it is a Brahmastra. Then, okay, everything is a technology. There is no drawbacks. Everything is fine. No, in any technology, any law, any concept, there is some drawbacks or demerits. If merits is there, means demerits also is there. No one or no technology is perfect. So, what is the drawbacks? Cost of equipments, cost of technology, high cost. The Indian farmers, small and marginal farmers. Okay, in Western countries, each farmer having minimum 200 hectares of land, he can offer. But in the high cost of implements is the implements or technology or tools is the one of the drawback. Then, what is next? Lack of technical expertise. Technicians, technical expertise, subject matter specialist. Lack of technical expertise is there. That is also, there is no expert is there to handle that equipment, the technology, then that is no use. Then not applicable or difficult or costly for small land holdings. Another big problem in India is our land holding, our operational land holding, average operational land holding of India is now around 0.33 hectares, means operational land holdings. one farmer having average on an average means most of the farmers, 80% or 85 farmers having 1 hectare or less than 2 hectares land, small and marginal. So we can't that small and marginal farmers unable to utilize these technologies or these costly technologies to manage their very small fields. Then heterogeneity of cropping systems and market imperfections. Heterogeneity. If you go to Australia, if you go to US, there is a test 500 acres or more than that paddy or cotton or some single crop. Here, my father having a 2 acres, and after that myself and my brother is divided 1 acre and 1 acre. I was cultivating cotton, my brother is cultivating some red gram. Heterogeneity of cropping system within the one boundary, within the 1 hectare. That is also difficulty. And market imperfections. The market imperfections also, there is a market fluctuations that also going, that one of the drawback of technology. Limitations to use precision farming. Okay, there is some other limitations, whatever this just we discussed, that is the drawbacks and limitations. The culture and another aspect, the culture and perception of the users. Culture, attitude of the farmer, attitude of the user. What it is very, this thing means the attitude or the adaptability, the community or social factors also going to affect. The small farm holdings, heterogeneity of cropping systems. Okay. Then lack of local technological expertise and availability of quality and cost of data is more. Then the policy approach to promote decision farming at farm level. Okay, this is the technology, this is the tools, this is the first steps, and this is the merits and demerits. Okay, but just give me 1 minute, I will be back. I don't know, monkey entered into my home, but all doors are closed. I don't know how it get inside. Okay, anyhow. Policy approach to promote precision farming at farmer level. What are the different policy decisions we have to take? Okay. Identify the niche areas. Niche areas are some locations, some ecological areas for the promotion of crop-specific precision farming. There is just some. Entire India is not a similar type of what we discussed the drawbacks. Like in your Punjab, like in some Haryana, some Western UP, there is some possibility. Some in southern states, like Tamil Nadu, the adaptability of technology is more. Some land holdings also somewhat better. Then cooperative farming areas also form somewhere. So that particular type of these things, there is a possibility we have to identify. Then creation of multidisciplinary teams to study the applicability, feasibility. We have to form a committees or multidisciplinary teams involving agriculture scientists in various fields, engineers, manufacturers, and economists to study the overall scope of precision farming. Then promote the progressive farmers for precision farming. There is some progressive farmers having a good land holding and they are ready to adopt the technology. Then you have to promote them, encourage them to adopt, who have the sufficient risk-bearing capacity. Then enhancing the farmers to study of spatial and temporal variability of the input and parameters. Encourage the farmers to study the spatial and temporal variability of the input parameters using the primary data at field level. There is a low cost also. There is some tools is available. Based on that, we have to encourage the farmers to find or study the variability and follow the practices. Then next is provide complete technical backup support to the farmers from government side to develop pilot projects or model projects of fish farming which can be reflected on a large scale. Initially, with the help of technical backup and financial support from government side, we have to go for pilot projects or models projects, and further we have to, and that reflects further for future for large scale. Pilot study should be conducted on a farmer's field to show the results. We have to show or demonstrate the outcome to the farmers to come forward. If there is a good difference of yield, they realize in their farm with the help of technology, with the demonstration, then they will, that is encouraging to farmers to adopt. Okay. Then encourage the farmers to adopt water accounting protocols at a farm level and use of micro level irrigation systems and water saving techniques. Sensor techniques are all those techniques. Water accounting are means inside of surface irrigation, whatever that you are accounting means based on the soil moisture depletion, some based on need based application of irrigation. There is so many tools developed in recent years. Then government legislation restricting or government legislation restraining farmers using indiscriminate farm inputs. I mean, there is a, we have to also made a legal framework to restrict the excess use of fertilizers or pesticides per acre per unit area. From government side also legal enforcement also we have to do to control the excess use inputs, thereby causing the ecological and environmental imbalance, would induce the farmers to go for alternate approach. If there is a law, if there is a law, if you are using more than 100 kgs of nitrogen per hectare, otherwise you are putting into jail. If you are using more than that, then farmer think about some alternative. He may go for some integrated application, integrated nutrient management. He may go for your green manuring. He may go for, he may use the variable technology. He may found the what is the, he may go for grid sampling. Okay. Creating awareness among the farmers, the first and foremost thing. We have to create the awareness. We have to tell them the importance. We have to tell them the advantages among the farmers about the consequences of applying imbalanced doses, and we have to creating awareness of extra use of extra fertilizers or extra nutrients and its pollution effect, and same time benefits of your fish farming input, fish farming. Okay. Then policy support on procurement of price, minimum support price from fish farming farms, the some additional procurement price, then efficient transfer of technology to the farmers, technology, some subsidized technology, and formulation of cooperative groups. We discussed that most of the small and marginal farmers. Then we can create a cooperative group, one group of farmers. Then we can tag the geotag. We know that everything is that this is the area 1 acre is from for Mr. Ramesh, and this 1 acre from Mr. Suresh. Then we know that digitally. Then we just cross it. We will change that boundaries. We remove all the boundaries. We go and we make it 100 acres. We are removing the boundaries. We have a boundaries in digital platform. We have a boundaries. We know the boundaries. But in physically we remove the boundaries. We make a group of 10 farmers having each one having 5 acres. We are making a 50 acres. It's easy to apply your fish farming tools. Then next, I don't know that monkey is inside or outside. Okay, scope of fish farming in India. Okay, everything what we just discussed the what is the fish farming tools, processes, stages, demerits, components, and their drawbacks, then critical analysis, even the what policy measures you have to take. But coming to India, what is the scope? The concept of precision farming is not new for India. Okay, concept of the precision farming is not new for India. Before that, anybody tell me what is the total geographical area of India? Yes, from last, Vignanika. Total geographical area of India. Vijay Lakshmi.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Vijay. What is the total geographical area of India? What is the rank of India in the world in case of total geographical area? Nobody.
328.7 million hectares, sir.
Huh?
328.7.
What is the rank?
Seventh.
That guy?
Seventh, sir.
Huh?
Seventh, sir.
Sharath?
Seventh, sir.
Seventh, sir.
Okay. 7. Then, what is the arable land? What is the percentage? We have around 2% of the all land. Okay. Then, what is the arable land? We are the second largest country having the highest arable land. After USA, we are the second largest country having a highest arable land or cultivable land. And also, the second largest or important country or people depends on the agriculture. So here the thing is the agriculture is the one of the backbone. We know every from your first class, even if you are UKG now we are teaching that more telling from school education also now the agriculture is going to teach. So there is agriculture is the backbone, everybody is know. But there is so many problems now in agriculture. But we have to adapt this precision agriculture to improve the status and standard of the agriculture, Indian agriculture. Then farmers, this precision farming concept is not new to Indian agriculture. Previously also there is in long back also the farmers adopting this agriculture based on the variability observing in this field level. Farmers try to their best to do the things of getting maximum possible yield with information technologies available to them. But unless until total information about his field and advanced technologies are available, they cannot go for precision farming in perfect sense. In India, major problem is the small field size. More than 58% of the operational holdings in the country have size less than 1 hectare. Yes. Then yes. Only in the state of Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat, more than 20% of agriculture land have a operational holdings. Yes. Yes, Amma?
6,000, sir.
ఛార్జింగ్ అయిపోయింది సార్ ఫోన్ లో
6 అవుతుంది సార్ టైమ్ 6 సార్ టైమ్
During the class, only in the state of Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, and Gujarat, more than 20% of lands are operational holding size of more than 4 hectares. Hey, keep it silence 5 minutes. Okay. So there is some states having the possibility of application of precision farming. Keep 5 to 10 minutes silence, then we will conclude. When continuous fields with the same crop, are considered, it is possible to obtain fields of over 15 hectares extent in which similar crop managements are followed. In case of the particular state, we can go for precision farming where the continuous means single crop extent is more. Such fields can be considered for the purpose of inserting the implementation of precision farming tools. To use this precision farming technology, at least from minimum 15 hectares of land continuously at a stretch, one crop, either cotton, either the paddy, either whether wheat. Such field is better to use this technology. Similar implications can be carried out on the state farms. There is a state farms, government farms, college farms, university farms is there. In that particular farms, we can easily apply this precision farming technologies to one way to get maximum yield, another way to this thing to demonstrate or to create awareness to farmers. There is a scope of implementing precision agriculture for crops like, especially this large area cultivating crops like rice, wheat in the states of Punjab and Haryana. Commercial as well as the horticulture crops also shows a wider crop for precision agriculture. In case of commercial and horticulture crops, also possibility like cotton or sugar cane. Also, there is a more possibility is there in cooperative farms. Then nearly 2/3 arable land in India is rainfed. You know that 60%, 60 above percent of the land is under the rainfed condition. So there is the already farming is difficult. So farming under stress. So that is also we can utilize. The crop yields are very low in that particular area and very good potential exists for increasing productivity of rainfed cropping system with the help of precision farming tools. Thank you. Then now here I completed your first class completely. So now time for attendance. Okay, Saisri is there. Amma Saisri. Saisri is there or not? Then just a minute, I will take attendance. Okay. Before the attendance, any doubts? Any doubts? If you have no doubt means, if you have no doubts means it's completely you got understood. And don't blame me. It's not, I can't understand class. If you have any doubt, just ask me. Anywhere? Okay, I will come back shortly. I will take a pen. Okay. What is date today? Mr. Achyut?
14, sir.
Yes.
14.
And I will also generate the this report and those turn long except that ID number 13. I will consider for attendance. Okay. Even though your network due to your network problem, your network is disconnected or connected also, I will consider in total time. Okay. So ID number 1.
Yes, sir.
ID number 1.
Yes, sir.
What is the date achieved today?
14,
huh?
sir. 14.
14. Classes, you understood everything or anything? You have doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt.
Have
Everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Don't tell due to that you want to go quickly. Okay. Then ID number 2.
Present, sir.
ID number 3. Akila, very long back. I am not. You are not submitted that true potato seeds. Okay. Anyhow, item number 3. Now your voice is not audible. Item number 3. Item number 3. Item number 4.
Sir.
4 is there or not?
Present, sir.
Item number 5.
Present, sir.
Item number 5.
Present, sir.
గట్టిగా చెప్పొచ్చు కదమ్మా. 6 absent. 7 absent. 8 7 absent. 8 absent. 9
Present, sir.
10
Present, sir.
11 12. I think 11 12 not there, na? 13 he is guy Chandras. 14.
Present, sir.
Hey, Mr. CR.
18, sir. Present, sir.
Then 15. 16.
Present, sir.
17.
Present, sir.
18.
Present, sir.
M. Gautami, 17.
Present, sir.
You understood the class?
Yes, sir.
No doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, then 19.
Present, sir.
20. And all my advisory students, you must call me tomorrow before 11 a.m. Then 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Who is 20? Mr. Jana? Yes. 20 absent. 21. 21 absent. Oh, 21 is left, na? 22.
Present, sir.
22 Kirti.
Sir, yes, sir.
22 Kirti.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
ఎక్కడ మాట్లాడుతావమ్మా?
Sir.
ఎక్కడో పాతాళం నుంచి వస్తుంది, చిన్నగా వస్తుంది. 23.
Yes, sir.
Who is it? 23, Mr. Kaja.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
ఏరా ఏమైనా అర్థమైందా ఈరోజు?
Fine, sir.
Okay, then 24.
Present, sir.
And you have to submit your assignment by day after tomorrow evening 4 p.m. in your assignment group. Okay, I will strictly all. Okay, then 24. Okay, 24. Who is 24?
Sir, present, sir. Lahari, sir.
Lahari. Okay, 25.
Present, sir.
25. 25. Who is 25?
Lavanya, sir.
Lavanya. 26.
Sir, present, sir.
27. 27. This Neelima called me once upon a time, and I told him to call you back after some time, and I given him some task, but I didn't. I'm waiting up still now for her call. Okay, then 26, 27, 27 absent, 28, 28 absent. Oh, 28 left, na? 27, 26, 27 absent, 28 left, 29.
Present, sir.
29, then 30. Era Manchandra.
Sir.
Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
30. 30.
Sir, 28 net problem అని కట్ అయిందంట సార్.
Who is that?
మమతా సార్.
నాకు రిపోర్ట్ లో వస్తే తీసుకుంటా.
ఓకే.
29, then 29, 30.
30 లేదు.
30. 30, no there? Not there?
Not there, sir.
ఎవరు?
Manikanta, sir.
30 absent. మరి ఓకే ఓకే సారీ 28 కదా 30 లెఫ్ట్ కదా ఓకే then 31.
Present, sir.
32. 32. 32. Who is this 32? Who is this Pasad? Absent. 32 absent. 33.
sir. Present, sir. సార్ నేను
34. మౌనిక అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
34. 34 absent. 35. 35 absent. 36.
36 present, sir.
ఏం నీలిమా బాగున్నావా?
బాగున్నా సార్, మీరు బాగున్నారా సార్?
నేను బాగానే ఉన్నా. ఫోన్ చేశావు, మళ్ళీ తెలుసుకొని ఫోన్ చేయమన్నాను, మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ రివర్ట్ రాలేదే. Then 37, that is your determination. 36, 37.
Sir.
Who is 37?
Pooja, sir. Present, sir.
Okay. 38. 38. Option. 39.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
39. Then 40. Who is 39? Yeah. Name please.
Prem Reddy, sir.
Hey Prem. ఏం సంగతి బాగానా? అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
40. 40 తులసి. Absent. 41. Yes. What is that? Not audible.
41, sir. Nadina.
Tulsi 41. Who is 40?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Chapama.
Rahul, sir. Rahul.
40 ever. Someone tell me 40. Who is 40?
Rahul, sir.
Rahul. Absent. Tulsi present. Okay. 41 present. 42. Huh? 42.
Present, sir.
Name
Present,
please.
sir.
Name please.
Renuka, sir. Renuka, sir.
రేణుక లాస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ ఆన్లైన్ లో ఒక క్లాస్ కూడా కనిపించలేదు రేణుక నువ్వు.
Sir, network problem, sir.
ఓకే.
Network problem, sir.
నాకు కూడా పెన్ను ప్రాబ్లం ఉందిలే. ఓకే. నాకు కూడా పెన్నులో మార్కులు వేసి ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది. ఎట్లయినా మీ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లేకపోయినా అసెస్మెంట్ అయితే ఉంటుంది కదా. ఓకే. 42, 43.
Present, sir.
లాస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ ప్రాబ్లం అంట. ఎందుకమ్మా చెప్తారు? 43 ఎవరమ్మా?
సాహిత్య, సార్. సాహిత్య, సార్.
సాహిత్య. ఓకే. ఏం సాహిత్య క్లాస్ అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది, సార్.
ఓకే. 44.
లేరు సార్. 44 లేరు సార్.
45 ఎవరు? 44
లేరు సార్.
లేరా?
లేరు సార్.
ఓకే. 45
ప్రణీత్ సార్.
పేరు?
ప్రణీత్ సార్.
ప్రణీత్. లేరా? ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? చదువుతున్నా?
సార్ చదువుతున్నా సార్. సార్ పర్లేదు.
46.
Present, sir.
Don't left. There is an announcement. Don't left anybody. 45, 46.
Present, sir.
47. 47 absent. 48. 48. ఎవరయ్యా? 48 absent. 49.
Present, sir.
Who is 49?
Snehita, sir.
Pranita 49. Okay. 48 is there or not?
49 Snehita, sir.
49 kadamma. I am asking 48.
48 absent, sir.
ఎవరు?
Shiva, sir. Shiva Sai Brahmam.
I am calling him. Why you are responding? 48. Then 49. Okay. Sneha. Then Snehita. Then 50.
Present, sir.
ఏమా బాగున్నావా?
బాగున్నా, సార్. మీరు బాగున్నారా, సార్?
రేపు అందరు కాల్ చేస్తాం. Then 51.
Present, sir.
51.
Present, sir.
చాలా రోజులు కనిపించావు. బాగున్నావా?
బాగున్నాం, సార్.
క్లాస్ అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది, సార్. విన్నాం, సార్.
52.
సార్ ప్రెసెంట్ సార్.
53. ఏరా ఎక్కడున్నావు నువ్వు?
సార్ హోమ్ ఐసోలేషన్ లో ఉన్నాం సార్. ఇంట్లోనే ఉన్నాం సార్.
ఏడా కోదాట్లా?
కర్నూలు సార్ మాది.
ఎవరు? 52 ఎవరు?
సుమంత్ సార్. సుమంత్ చంద్ర.
సుమంతా? ఓకే.
Sir.
53.
Present, sir.
53.
Present, sir.
54. 54 absent. 55
Present, sir.
చెప్తున్నా డోంట్ లెఫ్ట్ అని మళ్ళీ లెఫ్ట్ అయ్యారు. 55 ఎవరమ్మా?
55 present, sir.
పేరమ్మా?
Nandini, sir.
నందిని. ఓకే, శ్యామ్ నందిని.
Yes, sir.
Then 56. 56. ఏ ఏమైందా? ఎవరు? తేజ. 56 ఎవరు? 56 ఆబ్సెంట్. 57
Present, sir.
57 ఆబ్సెంట్.
57 present, sir.
ఎవరు?
Tejashwini, sir.
ఎవరు? 57 పేరు?
Tejashwini, sir.
ఓకే, తేజస్విని. 58
ప్రెసెంట్ సార్.
ఎలా తేజ?
సార్ ఉదయని.
ఉదయ. 58 ఉదయ్. ఓకే. దెన్ 59 ఆబ్సెంట్. 60 61
Present, sir.
who is this?
Vasundhara, sir.
62
Present, sir.
అవునా? లాక్డౌన్ లో అయినా హెల్త్ కదా. అవును, అమ్మకి ఎలా ఉంది వసుంధరా?
Sir, బానే ఉంది, sir.
ఓకే. 62
Present, sir.
63
Present, sir.
64
Yes, sir.
who is 64?
Pranita, sir.
ఓకే. 66
Present, sir.
67
ప్రెసెంట్ సార్.
ఎవరు?
వినయ్ సార్.
ఇప్పుడే జాయిన్ అయినావా?
సార్ ఇందాకే జాయిన్ అయ్యాను సార్. కట్ అయింది. స్విచ్ ఆఫ్ అయింది సార్ ఫోన్ మధ్యలో. అటెండెన్స్
రిపోర్ట్.
65 present, sir.
ఎవరు పేరు?
విజ్ఞానిక, sir. కట్ అయింది, sir.
ఎవరు? విజ్ఞానిక.
65, sir.
ఎవరు? 65 నేమ్ అమ్మా?
విజ్ఞానిక, sir. విజ్ఞానిక, sir.
68 ఓకే. 68 డోంట్ వరీ, రిపోర్ట్ విల్ గివ్ ఇట్ a clear picture. 68 then 68 69
Present, sir.
70 71 72
Present, sir.
పల్లవి.
Sir.
who is 72?
Pallavi, sir.
క్లాస్ అర్థమైందా?
Sir.
క్లాస్ అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir. Sir, one day లోనే అంత చెప్పకండి, sir.
అమ్మా,
One day లోనే అంత చెప్పకండి, sir.
ఆ యూనివర్సిటీకి చెప్పమ్మా, ఒక క్లాస్ లోనే అంతే ఇచ్చాడు, మరి ఒక క్లాస్ సిలబస్. ఓకే. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఇస్ ఎనీ బ్యాక్లాగ్స్. Other students, please unmute yourself and tell me your year and number.
Sir, BIA 2017 32 number, sir. Prasad. 2017 batch, sir.
Number, please.
32, sir.
Okay. 17, anybody?
Prasad.
32, other than 32?
Sir, 15, sir. Any number?
47, sir.
Just a minute. After 32, anybody?
15, sir. Any number?
15?
అవును, sir. 15, sir.
Okay, 15 then?
47, sir.
47?
Yes, sir.
21, sir.
21, okay. Then
70, sir.
70?
Yes, sir. 70.
Okay, next. Anybody, please? Okay. So attendance session is over. Finally, I want to tell you one thing. Just guys, there is you are now entered into third year. So just open up your eyes. Otherwise, by 2022, there's nothing to be left for you. Just don't waste time. Whatever the just try to decide first. You may don't know, or from many people pupils, they are in from second year, third year itself, they are second year itself, they are try to decide what next. Then you are already entered into third year, and this is a wonderful opportunity for you. This corona given you, helping you the plenty of time and the better way of homely preparation. So select what you have to do after this thing. Whatever may be your MSc or whatever may be your job, competitive exams, whatever may be business or whatever may be your business education or farming. Just for anywhere, wherever you want to go, just develop basic concept of your basic degree, your BSc agriculture, whatever you are studying. Without your basic degree, basic concepts of your degree, anywhere you can't survive. So try to start first in this way. This month you means this complete month means before this coming October end, you must decide what and where you want to grow. Otherwise, okay, next year is there, then next year also like that only. So next year again the different way of academic activities. So don't wait. Whatever it may be, decide first. First you think the different ways. Don't decide single. You can take 2-3 options. Based on that, you will discuss with your parents, your family members, your elders, and your teachers, and all those things, and you'll finalize and move towards that. Otherwise, there is no use. Otherwise, the whatever the efforts you are putting from last 3 years and the next 1 year or this 4 years degree is not useful. Whatever this thing, just what I want to tell you is develop. You must clear the basic concepts of your basic degree. Wherever you go, they must ask you what is about your basic degree concepts. Okay, thank you. We will meet again in next class. You may leave now. I will provide this video for your further reference.
Sir, hi there. Sir, hi sir. अरे दादा